Welcome to Auto Wrecks, where we capture the most dramatic car accidents, from terrifying collisions to scenes of cars being swept away by floodwaters. Each video is a reminder of the dangers that lurk on the road. Today, witness cars being swept away by floodwaters in haunting moments. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to never miss out on future videos. The pickup truck recklessly drove through the rushing floodwaters. Halfway through the journey, the driver suddenly stopped, trying to steer to regain his balance. But it was too late. A word of warning: never gamble with floodwaters. The consequences can be dire. Torrential rain, howling winds, and raging floodwaters that swept away everything in their path. Cars, which weighed tons, were now being rolled around like toys in the raging waters. They crashed into each other, drifting all over the road, out of control. What do you think of this scene? Comment below the video. Amidst the raging flood, a red pickup truck was stuck, the raging water relentlessly surrounding it. On the roof of the car, the driver stood tensely waiting, hoping for a miracle to happen. And then, the locals appeared. They quickly used a long bamboo stick, coordinated rhythmically, and gradually approached the car in the midst of the raging water. A breathtaking moment, and then success. The driver was pulled to safety, to the delight of everyone. A dramatic rescue in the midst of harsh nature. A horrifying sight. Hundreds of cars were swept away by the raging floodwaters, spinning, flipping, and piling up in chaos. The raging water spared no one, from small cars, trucks, to even luxury cars, all helplessly drifted along with the current. About 10 cars were parked in one place, seemingly safe, but the fierce floodwaters spared nothing. The water rose high, flowing rapidly. In just a few seconds, each car was swept away, spinning out of control. On the flooded mountain road, the tanker truck, weighing dozens of tons, tried to cross the rushing water, but the slippery road made the wheels lose control. Suddenly, the truck tilted violently, then flipped over amid the roar of the raging water. Amidst the rushing floodwaters, a land cruiser recklessly rushed through. The surrounding people held their breath and watched, each passing second filled with tension. But with strength and resilience, the car gradually moved forward, and then, successfully passing through the danger zone right before the rescue vehicle arrived. A spectacular and dramatic flood crossing. Torrential rain, howling winds, and raging floodwaters that swept away everything in their path. Cars, which weighed tons, were now being rolled around like toys in the raging waters. They crashed into each other, drifting all over the road, out of control. What do you think of this scene? Comment below the video. The car was stuck right in front of the rushing floodwater. Just a little more, everything could be swept away. In the midst of the dangerous situation, a brave man rushed in. He carefully helped each person out, passing each item from hand to hand before it was too late. The water rose higher and higher. The flow became more and more fierce, but thanks to timely help, everyone was brought to safety. The black 7-seater car was swept away in the raging flood. People could only stand and watch, recording the terrifying moment. As the car spun and swayed in the raging current, it drifted further and further away, disappearing in the raging water and then disappeared completely from the frame. After the terrible flood, what a terrifying sight. The cars that had been swept away were now motionless, frozen in the white snow. Supercars, trucks, ordinary cars all stuck in the thick layer of ice, as if time had stopped. No more engine noise, only an eerie silence covered everything. A haunting scene. Dozens of cars, from ordinary cars to expensive supercars, are now submerged in water. The flood spares no one. The water swept away everything in its path. Cars, which are symbols of power and speed, are now helpless in the cruel nature. Some cars were swept away by the whirlpool, others sank, leaving only the roof bobbing in the murky water. This moment is not only a disaster, but also a reminder of the endless power of nature. A terrifying moment, a valuable lesson. Nature is unforgiving, and even a small mistake can lead to unpredictable consequences. Always be careful when driving, especially in extreme weather conditions. What do you think about these situations? Leave a comment below. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to continue watching the most dramatic moments. See you in the next video.